Give us something good. Brotherhood's End, not really my cup of tea. Skyfisher Spider might be the right pick. It's a pretty powerful card. The other, I mean, Recruitment Officer is pretty good. Could go that. I like white. There's a Cohort and a Lauren's Escape. There's also a Stalwart and a Mutt. Pretty thin on the black, though. Killzone Acrobat, not much reason to go into black. We'll go with the Skyfisher Spider here. Alright, we got a Queen. Not super good either. We got an Ichor Wellspring. And a Gaia's Gift. Gaia's Gift tends to wheel. So we'll look for that in pack 10. Probably we want to be green or red. Sorry, green or black. Ichor Wellspring is not great. There's not a lot of really good green or black in this pack. So instead of hoping for it to wheel, I think I could just grab it, because Wellspring's really only good in Dimir and in Rakdos, which are both black cards that could splash Skyfisher. Hey, Shock. Choices. If I end up in Dimir, I don't want Ichor Wellspring, so this would be like a splash. Chromatic Star. Chromatic Star is pretty decent in Izzet. It's also, so like Rakdos and Izzet, both of these artifact cards are good for. That's a pretty late pick 4 Prison Sentence. Skull Flare. There's a Stalwart. Nothing really interesting. This is okay in the black-red. But I'm kind of getting hints here that green is open. Could try... I mean, Stalwarts and Golgari are always fun. Infiltrator's pretty much only good in the Rakdos strategy. And even then, I'm not sure we're going to splash the Spider if we do go Rakdos. Probably worth splashing. That's a tough choice. Lean into the green or go more towards what we picked up with our uncommons. Alright, there's a Mightstone, there's a Moment of Defiance, Razor Maw, lots of green. Green is feeling pretty open. I'll take the Moment of Defiance here. It works well in both Golgari and Rakdos. Well, the lane that we're carving out is probably preferably Rakdos. If we see more stars and such, then we should be able to splash the Spider. There's an Arbalist Engineers. Sprite. Man, kind of slim pickings. Maybe we just ditch our Chromatic Star Ichor Wellspring idea and lean into this green that we're seeing. Feels like we've been getting a signal that green is open. Blanchwood. Swift Spear is pretty good for the black-red, although I've seen it wheeling more. I can't decide what path to take yet. I still think I want to be Rakdos with green as an option to back out of. If we end up needing to. So I'll take the Swift Spear here and not give up yet. Rivalry is okay. I like it more than the Unleashed Shell in the Rakdos setup. Killzone Acrobat on the wheel. Gift is probably going to be on the wheel because we've seen so much green. I think Killzone could be okay for like the black-red aggro strat. Now, if Gift wheels, I don't think we pick it up. It didn't. Okay, so somebody picked up the Gift. Rock Hunter versus Conscript. That's kind of a dealer's choice. I like the Rock Hunter a little bit more because I like the 2-drops in the aggro deck. Gift not wheeling, though. I was like, green feels pretty open, but then Gift didn't wheel. When Gift doesn't wheel, that's a sign that somebody's in green. Onslaught versus Honor Guard. Keep cutting red. I mean, part of it too is I'm just exploring my thoughts on Rakdos for my guide coming up. Forcing it is not going to work though. But we saw something like Swift Spear is decent enough. It's really the only signal that we have that like red is black-red specifically is kind of open. You can go many different ways with the Rakdos deck. It doesn't have to be artifacts. You can do like an attrition style deck because you have so much good removal in black-red. And we don't have any. We don't have any removal. I do want to figure out how... I do think I want to splash the spider, though. We're not really seeing any green bombs either, you know? Certainly seeing a lot of green cards. Buttons. Okay, what did we get here? Harbin. Mask. Third Path Iconoclast. Juggernaut, Gigamole, Caress. I think we take the Remorse here and hope the rest wheels. Remorse is, according to Sam Black, is an overrated card. I've liked it. We could be... Maybe we're in a Golgari seat. Since we pack one, pick one spider, and we've got a Jade Crafter. And green does feel somewhat uncontested. For now, though, I think we're leaning this way. Tactician. Power Stone Fractures, okay. There's a Strong Bull. We didn't see any Blast Runners. I think I like the Strong Bull more than the Power Stone Fracture. Simian Simulacrum on pick 3. Okay. I can live with that. Even colorless, this is still a 4/3 for 3 on an empty board. Or you can put 2+1/+1 counters on something that's already there. So it seems to fit our strategy pretty well. It's a great pickup. Too bad. We aren't really splashing any white cards yet. Hero of the Dunes. Always a tempting thought with Hero of the Dunes. I think we go with the Power Stone Fracture. Like, if we already had this land, like, this was, like, we could, this is not going to wheel just because it's a rare. But if we had more ability to splash, that would be pretty tempting. Alright, we've got Rager, Thraxodemon, Scrapsmith, and Vermin. Vermin's okay. I think the card draw with Rager and Thraxodemon is more for when you're trying to outvalue your opponent, same with Scrapsmith. So it's not exactly what we're trying to do, because we don't have just a ton of removal. But a 1-drop that can trade 2 cards is halfway decent. Okay. Intervention and Scrapsmith are kind of both whiffs here. Guess I'll play Scrapsmith in a pinch if we're really cut out of it. I'd rather not, though. We could have had 3 Stalwarts. Could have been a pretty solid green deck, because really what we have: Strong Bull, Rock Hunter, Swift Spear, and Rivalry. Ritualist is not my cup of tea. We've got an Emergency Weld, though. That can work. Ah, why can't I type? I'm not a big fan of Tower Worker in Rakdos. Honestly, I'd prefer Mine Worker, I think, just as a 2-1 for 2. But we'll take the Emergency Weld there for 8 and 7. Okay. Not been upset with Moment of Defiance. We're seeing these Boulder Branch Golems wheel. I guess pick 8 Boulder Branch. Should have been Golgari. Oh, what did I end up sideboarding? Scrapsmith? Jugs. Also a little bit later than I would like to play. Could play Unleash Shell. This can be good, but usually in a different style deck. We've got some top end that we can work with if we need to. Firebomb, Onulet. I'll just take the Self-Assembler. Self-Assembler is really not bad. We need more explosions and stuff, though. Guess I'll keep it out until... Self-Assembler is okay, but we need more Power Stone synergy, and we have none. Fog. Warren of the Third Path, a corrupt. Are we enough black? If we wouldn't play Spider on the splash if we're gonna do that. Probably Rager since we're a little low on 4-drops, and could be Reconstructed Thopter. So we have 1 removal, 2 combat tricks, and a Power Stone Fracture. So we are a little bit removal light. I'm going to take the Thopter over the Rager. Cliff Stomper seems like the definite wrong card to have in this deck. This one kind of ramps. Probably another Rock Hunter. Rock Hunter is better if we have earlier removal, and we don't really have combat tricks for the early removal. Definitely not my best. Definitely not my best draft. Tell you the Carrion Locust was MVP in the draft last week. There we go. There's some earlier removal. Get a Disfigure. We could always go with a second Rivalry. In a pinch. Okay, what do we got here? We've got Forge Chanter. That's it. And then No One Left Behind. Could take the rare. I don't think I'm going to run No One Left Behind. Ooh, it's thin. Hopefully that pack was just light on black-red, because ouch. Yeah, we didn't really see the pieces to make this come together, so we're putting together kind of a questionable deck. Killzone Acrobat isn't even really something that I want to run. We'll make that decision later. I like it better than Raise and Intervention, though. The Attrition style deck you can do some really fun stuff with. See, maybe Soul Guide Lantern. It's thin, guys. It's very thin. It's the most drafted archetype, so trying to force it is definitely a questionable move. As we're learning. I've been killed by Charbelcher. This is probably a Juggernaut, though. Maybe we see a really late Self-Assembler? I don't think so. Didn't pass any. Would have had to be in this pack. 3 Moment of Defiances can get us there, though. I don't mind that. Ten creatures. Okay, well, we're going to be bringing in some creatures, cutting some spells. Wish I had seen more chromatic stars and such to be able to splash the spider. I'm not sure it's worth throwing 3 forests into the deck. No ability to go find them. Jeez. Whirling Strike, maybe? It's probably good enough to go in. Might want to run the Locust. Could also just take the rare. Sibling Rivalry is our top end. I like it more than Cliff Stomper. Alright, Vault Progress. I mean, we've got Simulacrum, too, for green cards. Definitely feels like the seat was supposed to be Golgari. Okay, 10 creatures. So all of our questionable creatures should be in. Scrapsmith is that too questionable? Scrapsmith just as a 3/2. Can always cut them later. Soul Guide probably gets cut because we have better cards than that. And alright, so since we're going to be running Juggernauts with no Power Stones, Self-Assembler's out. No Goblin Blast Runners is not a good sign for, like why are we in red if we don't have Goblin Blast Runner, right? I think we don't touch the creatures. Do we splash Skyfisher Spider because it is so strong? Probably not. These 5 drops that we can't touch because their creature count's already at 14. Our next 3 cuts are coming from here. Those are difficult cuts. What's her main color? Black, so I'd prefer to cut red. Can't cut this. Cut a Whirling Strike. We have a lot of Moment of Defiances, although the Whirling Strike might work better with the Rock Hunter. 3-drop Central. Alright, Disfigure is definitely in. Chromatic Star is definitely in. Emergency Weld? We don't really have anything super spicy to get back with Weld. And we're running a little bit creature light, so maybe we cut that. Power Stone Fracture works better when you have Power Stones, but we need removal. We have Overwhelming Remorse and Power Stone Fracture and Disfigure, so I don't think we cut any of those. Maybe we cut 1 Moment of Defiance and run it? Or maybe 1 Sibling Rivalry. Alright, let's give this a shot. Black-red Simulacrum. Okay, well, we're 3-drop central, so use this to cast our red. Huh. Doing nothing. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Hey. Which 3-drop you gonna take? Probably Strongbow, right? I feel like it's either Reconstructed Thopter or Strongbow, and Thopter has Unearth. Yeah. There we go. Yes, tap your Power Stone and then don't use it. Next level strats here. Rock Hunter is probably the better card. I think I'm going to go with the Killzone Acrobat, though, so that we can sacrifice the Chromatic Star, draw a card if they play a blocker. Are they stuck on land? I missed if they played a land. Blue, okay, Soul Tie. Moment of Defiance can be nice here. Depends on what they play. For 3. Soul Tie Poop. They could flash in something here. Gonna wait until they have blockers, right? Or did they got a board wipe? Aw, both of my removals. That sucks. Power Stone Fracture and Remorse. Okay. I'm hoping that we can go wide enough here that we can... Nice, okay. Probably go with the flying trick here so that they don't just kill Killzone. I can always tap this for 1 though. It's really close to lethal. Save me the mana or no? Sure. Oh, I should have done it pre-combat. Let's see, if they go with no blocks, Moment of Defiance is lethal. Why would we need the mana? No, I know, right? I was like, maybe I'd top deck a Juggernaut, but even then my top is... Wait, that's it? I like the 0 block play. Okay, sideboarding. What are they even doing? They played Caress, Energy Refractor, and Adept. That's it. Are they like a Dimir shell? Splashing green and they were just stuck on green? I don't know what they're doing enough to sideboard, really. The only thing that we could really do is like put in another rivalry instead of a Moment of Defiance or something like that, but we just run that back. Holy... Okay, well, we have a 1, 2, 3. That's enough land. I feel like you always mill yourself, right? Okay. No real options here. Okay, we need to stop drawing lands. I said stop. Whoa, they're going for the trade? Okay, this person isn't terribly great, unless they really want the mill. Oh, they don't even have a 60 card deck. Or 40 card deck. They're playing all of the cards they drafted? They must be new. Hopefully we draw something. Sacrifice an artifact. If they play a big beefy artifact, we can rivalry it and then blow it up with Strongbowl. That's pretty nice. This is not an artifact. Attack me, bro. Am I desperate enough for card draw to pop the Wellspring? Sheesh, I think I am. Don't be a land. Okay, okay. Doable. This way they trade it with Recluse, maybe? Okay, I'll take that trade. Giant growth, huh? Okay, so we could sibling rivalry and hit for 7-9, and then I could blow it up. Oh, that's too tempting. That is way too tempting, right? Then play a swamp to keep Disfigure up. I wish they had played it as a bigger creature. Wait, no, you should attack me. You should totally attack me. Disfigure is going to be great on the battery bearer. Probably they block Simulacrum, but then they die. I don't know. Let's go with the attack all and see what they do. They're just accepting lethal. They got a spell. And then we sack the Juggernaut after the damage. Well, I tell you, if best of 3 is going to be this difficult, you could farm some gems this way. Alright, what do we got here? I see an Infiltrator, Power Stone Fracture. 2 Juggernauts with 2 lands is kind of sketchy, but we just have to hope to kind of flood. Mono black gamer, huh? Trading for Clay Revenant that they just get back in their hand feels bad. Whoa! Lands. I don't like it, but I think what we're going to do here is play Rock Hunter, Power Stone Fracture it, so that we can attack with 2/3/2s. And then we kind of hope that they're out of gas. And then we need a top deck of lands. Should be asking for a lot because our flood went into the graveyard. Okay, don't play something I can't answer. It's alright. They probably trade that for Rager, or for Moment of Defiance. Ooh, actually, this works quite nicely. Corrupt incoming. Yes, yes, premium removal on our 3/2. Love to see it. Do they unearth Rager? Okay, they're going with Ichor, okay. I do think... Is there a discard card? Guess I'll play it. I can't remember if there's a discard a card or not. If there's one where the opponent has to discard a card, then I should have held the land. But even if we have to discard Juggernaut, we can still unearth it, which basically just gives it haste. So we can make that into a 2/3. Nice, okay. So we have mono black, we have reasonable cards, Emergency Weld, Gigamole, Clay Revenant. Feels good. 2 4-drops and then a 5-drop, so they have decent top end. Another Sibling Rivalry might be decent. We didn't see anything that was... Like, I keep coming back to maybe adding a Sibling Rivalry over maybe a Moment of Defiance. Ah. Ah, thanks, Merc. Blade Coil Serpent. Killzone Acrobat may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, Killzone gains flying. So that will beef up the Infiltrator. I could be playing Copycat with them and play a Killzone of my own. Doesn't attack terribly well to Killzone and have the 3/2 anyway. So I think I'm just going to play a flyer. Could attack there. Not sure I want to be trading off things though. Oh, I didn't hit any junkyard. I didn't hit any junkyards. Which is pretty brutal. You're gonna sack the Gurgling? Oh no, you're just gonna attack. I'm going to use the Disfigure on the Gurgling Anointer if they block the Reconstructed Thopter. And I don't really have a better blocker, so I think that's a fine trade. Maybe we hit our one cost artifact? Hey, we did. We hit an artifact. It's a 2 cost, but seems decent enough. Power Stone Fracture on Ichor Wellspring to get rid of Gurgling is going to be nice. Hold up Disfigure. If they do play something like a Trench Stalker, though, it's going to be nice to... Ooh, we have to make a choice now. Oh, we can disfigure it. Oh, only if they tap the land. Yeah, they can make it a 3/3. They're hitting us for 1, we're hitting them for 2. It's not bad. Do we leave them with the 1/3 flyer? Or play with the Disfigure? Because we could get rid of the Infiltrator. Yeah, it's possible that they might spend it all on when Misery Shadow attacks. I also could 2-for-1 them. I could trade the Scrapsmith into it. Feels like I need to get rid of the Gurgling Anointer. That feels like step 1. It's here into Power Stone Fracture. Draw cards. Yeah, I kind of want to do that now, right? Less than or equal to, so they can't get anything back with the Gurgling, and they get rid of. That way, I don't have to worry about the shadow. We'll leave up 1 swamp. They have a disfigure of their own? Or did something crash? Seems like I might have lagged out there for a second. Let's see if they're smart enough to play around the disfigure. It's pretty obvious. What's the chances that Scrapsmith's going to trade with Infiltrator, or trade better than Infiltrator? I think I'm fine with this trade. If they have Moment of Defiance, then it still dies. All right. Nice, so we can get rid of the shadow. Very nice. I kind of want to play Killzone Acrobat instead of the Juggernaut because of the Harvester. It's not as mana efficient, but I think we're okay mana-wise. I really want to get that Harvester off of the field before playing the Juggernaut. It's bad news all ways that you look at it. Yay, trade me. Still dies to Moment of Defiance. And if, I mean, they're stuck on 3 lands. Okay. Could draw a card. I'm going to be playing the Juggernaut anyway, so maybe we wait 1 turn. Guess if I had drawn a 2-drop, we should have done it there. Alright. They have 5 cards in hand. Screw versus Flood. Maybe half of them they can't play. Do we have enough lands? Okay, so now it's a Moment of Defiance, and we can't keep our guy alive. Oh, stop. It's too bad it's +2/+1. We'll just go for the trade here, I think. God, Disfigure there would have been nice. Still Unearth Juggernaut. You're gonna you unearth the harvester and to steal the juggernaut? That's not very nice. Alright, diabolic intent. Into what? That's the perfect, I mean, this is the perfect game for that card. They go get their best thing. Hopefully it's enough that it kills them. Play something big. Oh, I guess, Mercurio, you're right. I probably shouldn't be still playing lands. It's not big enough for them to die. It's 5. They could play something big here. Ah, play something big. I don't have any looters. I didn't hit any desks or bitter reunions or anything. Somebody was definitely in red. Which is why I should have been Golgari. I think the only way to do this is to look like we're gonna die and then not die. What am I at? 15, they're at 20? That's too bad. What I don't want is for them to leave something back because I have the Gnawing Vermin. Which I might be doing because they can just attack with the Skull Flare. But what I want to do is Overwhelming Remorse, Sibling Rivalry, kill them with the Skull Flare once it's in range. Or they play a Trench Stalker, that's not quite enough. Go to 6, and then they have lethal next turn with the Rager. I could just take 1 this turn and gamble that they don't have enough to kill me. Wait. Alright, we'll just kill the Rager. It's gonna be tight. If they have a moment of defiance, we're gonna die. Oh no, because then they have the Rager with haste. Oh no! Oh no! I don't think they realized how close to dead they were. Okay, well, we're going to game 3. Shock over here with a handful of lands, bluff and full control. Well, we knew that they were going to corrupt us. So they're running Misery's Shadow. Diabolic Intent. Okay, decent. This plus this can be spicy. Just need to hit 1 land. They made it through their 3-land screw. Whew! Hot tamale. Alright, do they have a disfigure? It doesn't look like there's any pauses. Gain 6 HP, get rid of their creature. That seems decent. We did miss a land. Hopefully we're done doing that, because here's the top end of our deck. We can always play Killzone, which is okay. It'll make the Infiltrator bigger. We don't really have a reason to keep Simulacrum around anyway. No reason to trade that in. Come on. Now we've switched places. I'm stuck on 3 lands. Alright, I have 9. I can put them at 1 HP. Or I could sacrifice the Simulacrum and allow them to trade. Put them at 4. Depends on what they're going to play. Taking the power, Sibling Rivalry here to take so that we can play Juggernaut or Overwhelming Remorse, so that we have like 1 HP to do, feels just too good. I could sacrifice it too. It's less damage. The only problem is this can gain back life. Probably put them to 5 and guarantee killing the creature. Oh, 4. That feels good, because then like Killzone can fly in. They're still in a lot of trouble. We can remove a single blocker. Okay, that definitely stalls. That definitely stalls. That should be lethal, right? 2 damage guaranteed. I don't even have to do the Overwhelming Remorse. We can hold that up in case they have a spell. If they do have the Moment of Defiance, they could have an Overwhelming Remorse. Go to 2. All right. Easy 2-1. Final boss. Infiltrator versus Rock Hunter. Probably comparable, right? Ouch. Ooh, Ichor Wellspring, Sag. I'm really sad about that Disfigure because that's how we get Rock Hunter through. Oh, they didn't play anything. Okay, well, we are flooding out. Handful of lands. Okay, it seems like a reasonable trade for us. Dimir is definitely going to be interested in trading resources, but Urza can help them discard filter just too much, right? This gets controlled, and then we're basically really sad. Nice. Okay, this looks like a proper Dimir deck. We've just got to apply enough pressure that they die before they hit their thing. And with 7 lands, we could very easily lose this one. Too bad I didn't have that in play to sacrifice the gnawing vermin. But if they play it again somehow, we can do that. Yes, my 1 land. Solid deck, though. Elsewhere Flask. I can't unearth the Juggernaut and play the Rock Hunter, which is unfortunate. But Killzone plus Juggernaut is just... that seems pretty solid to me. Because this can sacrifice creatures. So we can kill the 1/1 so that they can't multiple block the Juggernaut. Give us flying. I guess they probably wouldn't block that anyway, but I'm more worried about the Acrobat. Since Acrobat is lethal in 2, as long as we have something to sacrifice. Ooh, that's gonna be game. That's a lot of life gained. It's close. It was close, but too much fled. Wait, there's hope. They're playing a weird card. Well, I tell you, we need to beat them before the long game's up, but if we had top-decked our rivalry there, that would have been good. I get a lot of scry here. 2 on the bottom. Oh no! Disfigure on Killzone! Boo! No! Yeah, they just figure out answers for everything and we're done. Boulder Branch blocks Juggernaut. We hit him for 3. Oh! I think we put that on the top of our deck, sadly. They've got a fun little thing going on. I think they've won with Temporal Anchor and how much mana we have. Could still top deck Sibling Rivalry because they don't really have a lot of creatures. In the next game, I'm definitely going to put back Sibling Rivalry because they look pretty slim on that front. And we don't have to worry about our Moment of Defiance really for the life gain. That's better against aggro matchups. So that seems like a decent thing to do. We've got what, Puppeteer and Shadow? Okay. I want their deck. Sibling rivalry off the top could still be lethal. Yeah, we're dead though. This is Puppeteer, man. Oh, gonna go with the Shadow, okay. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna give up yet, because if we can hit rivalry, it might be good. Have to block the Shadow and go to 4 though, because we can pump the Shadow ourselves. Ooh. Okay. And that's 11, and then there. That's good. I'll save you the time. One of you out. One of you in. It like slows the deck down, which is not what you want to be doing against Dimir, but snagging a single thing like Boulder Branch could be huge. Or Shadow. Disfigure and slow hand makes me nervous. Hopefully we draw some 3-drops and 2-drops. Pretty decent hand if we draw a Rock Hunter. Not what we want to be doing. Oh, please be mana screwed. Oh my goodness, there's hope. They kept a 1-lander. Yeah. Got a counterspell. Yeah. Alright, well, variance. Variance is a thing in Magic, for sure. Unleash Shell. I wonder about the Unleash Shell. I think this deck was a couple of Blast Runners off of Dream. Okay, so we've got a turn. We've got 3 turn 3s, no red. Still no red. That's for a Flask. Yeah, and Dimir, and same with Izzet, you really want these cards. You want your cheap brown artifacts. Ah, 2-lander. Ouch. We really needed those lands. Sad times. think I like the flyer more than Killzone Acrobat. They're also screwed on lands, so it's a screw versus screw. I mean, you attack with the 1/1 here, right? This is kind of a nice little 6 mana turn. They could have made it into a 3/2 flyer. Do I trade that with Sentinel? Yes, because I think I have better targets. They might be weak to flyers. It's too bad I can't Moment of Defiance here. Trading resources with them is not ideal. One more land though and we can play Juggernaut. Okay. That's worrisome. That's a problem. What are the chances that they play around Moment of Defiance here? In multiple block. I could do the Reconstructed Thopter, so it would be a 3/4. One more land and we could do the Reconstructed Thopter and Moment of oh, that doesn't, we couldn't sack it. They probably throw all of it on there, right? Oh, you don't think they would multiple block it? Moment of Defiance, okay. So what we need here is we need an answer to Ravenous. If I attack with the Strong Bull here, they might block it. On the Strong Bull, that would be pretty good. Could also just play the Scrapsmith or the Juggernaut if they don't. I guess that's a little bit broadcast. So yeah, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. Oh, what a nice draw. All right, so they have Boulder Branch and stuff that we want to block. Just let them keep getting through with that. That seems fine. We have another Moment of Defiance. Kind of want to save that for other synergies. Could let them trade both 2s. They're completely untapped, which is nerve-wracking. We do know that they have counter spells. Could have been a bad mistake, but I like the Juggernaut play here instead of Moment of Defiance. Okay, desync. Oh, double top. That's not good. I'm surprised they're not wanting to leave that back. God, they are just throwing down a whole bunch of just big beefy dudes, huh? Big butts. Demir, big butts. Boulder Branch, Sibling Rivalry. We got a Power Stone Fracture for when they play something scary. I think they probably just block the scrapwork, block the Juggernaut with scrapwork. Okay. This doesn't seem to be doing much anyway. All right, Nathan. Moment of Defiance gets rid of a blocker here. Probably start with the Scrapsmith. They need to play something that gives me a out here, an answer. Oh, my Sibling Rivalry, no. We be dirtling. Alright, come on. They're trying to stall time until they can get to something big and beefy. Like that. That's kind of my target for Rivalry. Alright, so let's go with wiping the board and they have 1 card left. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't mind this. I don't think there's going to be a better target. Okay, so now we just hope they brick on their draws. Or if they play something big and beefy, then we kill them. Oh, that's not a brick on their draw. It's a pretty good draw for us. Could have done the Juggernaut there too. This has been pretty ideal. Okay, will the Temporal Anchor keep them in the game? 2 bottom. Puppeteer is not good to see. Sibling rivalry. Is it lethal? They block the 4, and then this is 7. So depending on what their last card is, it's lethal. I think we go for it. Let's see what their top deck is. Da 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 da! 3-0.